looks like we're going to the moon.
Now pay attention, 007. I've always tried to teach you two things. First, never let them see you bleed.
And the second?
Always have an escape.
What's going on, everybody? Christopher Morales, that one Bond guy. I'm super excited to be doing this video today. I'm glad to be back with you guys. I know it's been a minute, but I'm super excited to do this one. Actually, posted if you've been following me on Instagram, a reel about this acquirement of this new timepiece. But I wanted to do it justice just because I've actually been wearing it for about a week or two again in the wild, and I really have been enjoying it, and tell you guys the story about this timepiece and how I acquired it. I've actually been having a lot more fun than I thought I would originally, and the compliments I've been getting it's been really interesting for sure. So that being said, I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag, or watch out of the bag rather, and let you guys see that I do have now acquired the Mission to Mercury MoonSwatch. Again, this is the Omega and Swatch collaboration, kind of celebrating both brands in ways that kind of talk about each planet in our solar system. There's 11 or so. Now there's actually some new special edition ones that are coming out. I got this one specifically because for me, it checked off all the boxes. If I were to get this one, and it's not as gimmicky as the other ones, which was a huge thing, if I'm being honest, why I didn't hop on the train and stand online for a few to 6 hours at the Swatch store in hopes to get one, because I wanted it, if I were to get one to look a bit more like the Speedy. That's just me. The other designs, don't get me wrong, are really funky, they're really cool, and if you're into that kind of thing, they're perfect for you, as well as still keeping the traditional Speedmaster look alive. The watch itself is measured out to be exactly as if it was made to be a Speedmaster, although it is made with their bioceramic, also coming with that Velcro strap that is kind of like an homage to the NASA and Speedmaster collaboration that was a while ago. I did actually go ahead and change the strap because, newsflash for you, it's not necessarily my most favorite looking strap. Also, it felt kind of awkward on the wrist, but that's the surprise. At the end, I'll share with you guys which strap and which company I went with that made the MoonSwatch, my MoonSwatch, look 1,000 times better. So stay tuned to the end to see which company I decided to go with, and there may be a little surprise even more. So at the end, the story on how I got this, really, I was in the Las Vegas area a few weeks back for my 23rd birthday. I went to go help out, shout outs to Ladies Who Bond and her husband. Opened up a French bakery about a year ago, and I've been promising them I'd go out and help them and check them out and see how things are going down there, which was an absolute blast. Also got to hang out with Mr. Omega Bond Watches himself, Lorenzo, in which he actually was able to source one of them for me, and I was able to come home with one, which was a total surprise because I was not expecting it whatsoever. So, I mean, again, Lorenzo, thank you for that. I mean, he knows the story. He was there, obviously, and I mean, by all means, if you guys have any questions relating to Swatch or Omega watches in general, he has saved my butt a few times when it came to, you know, cleaning, acquiring, just questions about servicing, all of anything under the umbrella of Bond watches or watches in general. He is your guy to go to. Make sure to be following Omega Bond Watches on Instagram. Thanks, Lorenzo, again, for making this happen. I don't know, I was just so on the fence when this first came out, right? Because it's like, it's not a Bond watch technically. The Speedmaster is not a Bond watch, but it is a huge part of Omega's brand, and I love Omega and what they do and who they are and how Bond has been represented. Again, many questions about it wearing out in the public. I've gotten a lot of comments on it asking, wow, I've never seen that Speedmaster before, where'd you get it? And then I get to explain to them the story behind the collaboration, which is pretty cool. You can see I have the original Velcro strap here, so you guys can kind of see what the Mission to Mercury looks like. There's the Swatch logo, there's the Omega logo, and you know, you can't go wrong. I mean, at the end of the day, you're getting a Speedmaster and a Swatch. I mean, it looks just like it for a fraction of the price. I mean, for $300, you're getting a really cool looking watch and a really cool collaboration between both brands, one of which being tied to the Bond franchise, for a fraction of one of those that you're going to go and invest in the future when we're all big and famous, you know. And this is a great alternative. This is a fun alternative, and you're still supporting the brand. Okay, so here is the reveal. This is what I wanted to show you guys. I actually went ahead and changed out the bands, as I said earlier, because the Velcro is a little awkward and not necessarily my most favorite looking strap. But that being said, this is the FKM rubber quick release strap from Strap Habit. Strap Habit, I'll show you guys a picture of the business card that they went ahead and sent me in with the package. Got to me super quick. They are based out of the US. Great alternatives for your watches. I mean, I even am considering putting this on maybe my Planet Ocean to give it that Casino Royale look. But no, this is absolutely gorgeous. This is obviously the watch with it on in black. You can see it's super simple, but yet the rubber is super soft and it feels super nice. It adds a certain weight to it that just feels right. I guess that's the best way I can explain it. So again, Strap Habit, their FKM rubber quick release strap is what I decided to go and put it on the Mission to Mercury, and I think it looks fantastic. And exclusively for my viewers, Strap Habit hooked you guys up with 10% off of your first order through the end of the year using BondGuy10 at checkout. Be sure to go online and grab a strap for yourself. This was actually a watch strap brand that was recommended by Omega Bond Watches himself. Lorenzo told me to check out these, and I believe he has a few of his MoonSwatches on some of these straps as well. They have a lot of different options. They have some for that are leather, that are rubber, that are kind of that are nylon. I believe they have even NATOs. So they